Eat her, Nick. Get.
Okay, hi guys. Today, I don't know when you're watching this, honestly. I don't know when this is gonna be posted, but today we're just gonna hang out a bit, drawing mainly. I'm gonna introduce. So we all know Wilfred. He's my main man over here, and then we got his family was recently created for him as an early Christmas present.
For who?
Wilfred.
Oh, that's nice.
That's human being in background. And then, yeah, so the family. So we got his wife, Beatrice. Then we got Winifred, his oldest daughter. Then we got Belfry. I don't know why I keep on forgetting Beatrice's name, but they're here. He's just going to be on my desk watching and judging me the entire time. Because, brain doesn't work at this point, basically. So over here, you'll see this board. Some are our dreams, while others are
Our expectations, I'm forced to live out.
This one first. This one was from Halloween. So I have been not doing this one for a while. What I've been doing is I've been collecting these little prompts as like trophies to do later. So we're gonna grab a sketchbook. I don't care which one at this point. We're grabbing this one. It's the one that's closest to me and I don't have to get up for it. So magic. Oh great, my pencils are not close to me. That's not magical. Okay, and after many time of just sitting there and watching myself ramble, I got so tired that I just skipped the entire thing, and now I'm here with you guys. So after debating whether to just draw on the pumpkin head first, I decided to just do a human head and then erase it later, because in the long run, I thought that would be much easier to do. Spoiler, I don't think it was that much easier. I think if I did the pumpkin head first, it would have been the same level of difficult as it was to do it in real time. So as I sit here debating what the color scheme is, which isn't important right now, I am just thinking about what's going on. I ended up going with orange, yellow, and a dark brown for the color scheme, only because the thing said orange, yellow, and dark brown, and I assumed that was because of one of my favorite candies is Reese's. I specifically did Reese's instead of Hershey's, which is my favorite candy bar by far, because I use, with every single thing that is, candy related, I always say Hershey's, but I would like to do something that's, not Hershey's for once. So there we go. I'm drawing on the head of my character, which I'm gonna just name Candlin. Or, you know what? I'm not good with names. Comment down below what her name should be. I'm drawing on her face, which of course was generated by the prompt. And then, honestly, I don't mind the eyes. The moon eyes actually kind of give her some innocence, even though she's supposed to be evil. One thing that I didn't notice now, but I will notice later on, is that her head isn't the way I would like it to be, which is aesthetically pleasing, because there is a bump in her head. But you know what? Who cares? It's just a drawing that I will have to live with for the rest of my existence. This is when I decided to not give her pants and do a skirt. What I was gonna go with was just doing sweatpants and stuff, but I figured, she deserves a little more dignity. So she's gonna be wearing a skirt with a sweater and a shirt underneath. maybe some choker of some sort. But as of now, we can't really see all the details of that clearly. Here I am just trying to redo the legs. I keep on noticing now, I was trying not to put my face into the camera, but that's the inevitable price I must pay for, just deciding to do a drawing video. Honestly, this was much harder than I anticipated. Not just because I was wearing nails this time, but because it's just so hard to do this and not hit my computer. I hit my computer like 3 times, and I had to take out the footage for that because my computer would just freeze up and stop recording. But yeah, stop. Leave me alone. And then I don't know what I was gonna do for the shirt in the first place. But I kind of just lost the idea clearly because I had no idea what that was about. After a while, I just, looked at it and was like, you know what that looks like? Those look like random lines. This could work. Random lines are always a good decision to make in the middle of a drawing. And of course, I did a very weird looking hand. In my opinion, it looks weird, but for other people, it might not look as weird. But, maybe it's just because I'm the one who drew it. In the bag, you're supposed to give them candy because I did go out for Halloween. But what I decided to do, because she's supposed to be evil, is I decided to put blood dripping from the bag, which honestly I couldn't find red, so I had to use a maroon color. It really, yeah, it was not looking well. And also it wasn't looking well for this hand either. I had to literally flip the page to try and get this hand to look right, and it took forever to do so. And finally, once I got that, I decided to write trick or treat at the top because, I thought that would be fitting. Trick, I definitely did not need to write in cursive, but treat I wanted to write in cursive. After a few, tries with my pen, I decided to, try. I was really trying with this pen. This pen was not cooperating. So I went and did another pen, obviously, clearly. I have like a few other pens that you will see me look at these pens and sometime attempt to use them in the middle of the video, just because, this video doesn't work with, my vision. And of course, I decided to, in the middle of my sketching out what was supposed to be the head, decide to, just add the candle in there before I finish it up with the pen. And of course, I have to add the little texturing for the top of the pumpkin because nothing else is going to get really textured except for maybe the pumpkin head. And here I am just deciding to try with the choker. Try at least to do it and then take a break because it was annoying me. So erasing. Great. Back to the choker. The choker was very hard, very difficult. My pen stopped multiple times in the middle of doing the choker, which is why you'll see me trying here. See, I have another pen that I just grabbed out of nowhere, and I'm like, you know what? This one will work much better. I could barely see it because of how thick my pencil lines were. I could not, for the life of me, find a pencil sharpener until towards the end while I was coloring. I had to run down the stairs into my living room from which I'm currently editing this video, just to get a pencil sharpener and then run up the stairs to, just completely finish. While I was doing this, I decided to reattempt the hand out of nowhere with a pen. I regret this decision so much. I hate it. I just wish that I had stopped myself. Common sense would just kick in and just, stop myself like it would have any other human being, but apparently not my common sense. My common sense ran away a long time ago to get the milk. But after a few attempts, it's hard to watch doing this again because it hurts. It physically hurts my hand just watching this because my hands were killing me by the time I was done drawing this entire thing. I, again, do not know what her name should be, so write her name down in the comments. The best name will be picked out. The best names will be picked out and put on a voting poll, and then henceforth this character shall forever be known as this name. Again, I'm very sorry for the late post. I have been going through a lot lately, especially because, you know, it is towards the Christmas season, and you know what? Christmas isn't the easiest season to get prepared for. We had to do the lights outside. I had to bake. My sister and my cousin also had to bake. We had to set up antipasto because we're Italian. Antipasto, I don't know if everyone does antipasto, so I'm going to explain it for those of you commoners who don't do antipasto. Antipasto is basically just a bunch of food before you get your food. It's like the appetizers you get at a restaurant, except you have no choice. There's just a bunch of, like, there's a cheese platter, a meat platter, there's a vegetable platter. But yeah, so that all had to be set up. And of course, it's not Christmas yet. By the time this video is being filmed and edited, it is not Christmas yet. It is the day before Christmas Eve right now. And I am just painstakingly doing this because I know that if I don't do any of these prompts now, I'm just gonna not do them, and I kind of need to do them. So I figure, why not just make a video of me doing at least one of these prompts? And this video, no joke, there was about 3 hours worth of footage. So I had to cut down some of the footage for this video. So yeah, what you're getting is not even half of what would usually be given to you if this were not edited. But I will say again, this was not an easy process. Doing this, just stepping away from everything and just doing this, was very calming, but it was also very annoying. If you could see my hand, that was just me trying to test out the pens every which way when they decided they weren't going to work. And of course, this is the end of the pen process, so I'm kind of happy about that right now. And again, moving on, I had stopped the video in order to go and get out the colors I needed, and then I decided that, you know, ADHD would kick in and I wouldn't do that while the video was paused, so I had to do this while the video was still going. But it took me quite a while to just get the stuff out of the bag, so this is definitely sped up. This is like a ×4 sped up maybe, and in the background you can see the blankets moving on their own. Ooh, mysterious. That's because I have a roommate now, obviously, if you guys didn't know that already. But yeah, this one, I chose a bunch of different oranges. I was looking for the perfect yellow as well, and I couldn't find that until like the very end. I ended up cursing all the yellows because I was so angry that I had to take that much time to get a yellow. And I found pens in that bag that was supposed to just be for colored pencils, so of course I put those in the right bag. I got my eraser, and almost immediately I started to try and do shading in Pumpkinhead, which, you know, isn't that bad. I honestly don't mind the shading. It's just, you know, the entire bit where I mess up, which you'll see in a minute. Underneath this, of course, was a picture that I had drawn but the picture, I put a sticker in the middle of the picture. So I had to take something from under my desk to do this part. Of course, you guys can't see it, but the black lines have turned extremely black, so I had to go over that and just erase all the black lines just a bit. And of course, since it's colored pencil, it's not going to make that much of a difference in the black lines, but it's going to make some improvement. So it's not that bad now. See that? I'm going inside the eyes and the mouth of this person and doing the coloring. I decided to just, like, instead of making the candle just a plain white, just do like an off-white, which I honestly, again, I don't mind that either. But yeah, this video definitely took me a longer time than I thought it was going to take. After this video, I went ahead and I watched the Polar Express because I was so tired. I'm like, you know what? It's almost Christmas. I haven't watched the Polar Express once. I need to watch it. Again, you know what? Leave in the comments your favorite Christmas movie and write why. The Polar Express is not mine. Mine is Violent Night. It isn't a kids movie. I don't recommend you watch it if you are below 10. But it is a good movie. It is one of my favorites now. I just watched it like a week ago. It was amazing. Again, I did shading, but instead of using black like an idiot, I used a darker orange like a smart human being who finally found their brain cells. Deciding to find a golden yellow, which worked perfectly. It took me forever to just, work up the courage to look for another yellow again, because it took me so long the first time that I didn't even want to look in the bag anymore. I was just terrified that I wasn't going to get any yellow. So I just decided to do that, and what do you know, the shawl doesn't look that bad. I do wish it was a little darker, but, that's future me talking. I can't prevent what happened in the past, It's already happened. And now we're just going to continue to color and do, what I do best, stall. And of course now it's time to shade in those hideous hands that I've been doing. I usually do better hands. I don't know what is up with me today, but I did horrifying hands. Now we're going to the skirt. I don't know what was wrong with me when I did this, but I did the lighter brown in the shading bits and then decided to just work from there. That's not how you're supposed to shade, but okay. And then again, I shaded in the skin and then did the skirt, which honestly, I'm not mad about. I do love the skirt. The skirt is probably my favorite item of clothing on this person thing. Moving right along from the skirt to more Christmas topics. I just want to know what your favorite movie is again. Also, if you were a Christmas character, who would you be and why? I just want you to ask that to your friends and see what they say. And then I used the wrong shade of pen for the stocking. So I grabbed a black pen and quickly went over that. And it worked out pretty well. I don't really see the blue. So that's great. Also, what is your favorite Halloween character? Since this is a Halloween drawing, and I'm supposed to do this in Halloween, what is your favorite Halloween movie? Put that in the comments as well, since, this is a Halloween drawing. And of course, doing the blood drips from the bag. Doing the shading. I think the bag is one of the best shaded things in this entire drawing. I know that doesn't sound right, but it is. It really is one of the best things, because I didn't have to go over there and use my shading pen, which is basically the foil paper that you get that's shaped like a pencil. I didn't have to use that for any of this, and just writing my signature, and there she is, all shaded and complete. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed, making and, just fulfilling a task that I haven't been doing. Drawing is a very hard task to do. It's very hard to do that on your own, So hard to do that on your own. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I don't know why you clicked on it, but you know what? I'm glad you did, because I got to enjoy your company and probably ramble on about stuff. I don't know. I haven't edited this yet. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a great holiday. And yeah, I don't know what's gonna be next year, I don't know if this is next year. Again, I don't know when I'm posting this. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you would like to subscribe and see more of this content. And if you want to, put some prompts in the comments below. If you want me to do another prompt, make another prompt for me. Put them in the in the comments. Tell me what I need to draw next. Demand of me. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, I will see you guys later. Bye!